Hey guys, it's Reese. Welcome back to the channel. So, finally able to get the second semifinals series and best of 7 games started. Um, Before I go into this, I do want to say that there's a slight change. This car is taking the place of the number 18 Camry. Unfortunately, before this semifinals officially started 1 or 2 days ago, the number 18 in this Toyota had like some fighting going on for no reason whatsoever, so that was a bit silly and not called for. Um, the Toyota is probably going to be suspended 1 or 2 games, most likely. I haven't decided how many, but it's probably one for just now. So, yeah, just thought I'd mention that. Well, NASCAR wins, and they're actually wanting to be the away team for the first 2 games. Hello, Javier Alfonso. Just doing the Toy Car Hockey semifinals, which is a best of 7 games, if games 5, 6, and 7 are needed between Japan and NASCAR. And again, neither of these teams have been to the Toy Car Hockey semifinals in about 2 or 3 seasons. So yeah, I'm doing pretty good, I guess. Just busy with stuff outside of YouTube. That's all. Which is why sometimes I may or may not be able to do live streams or videos as often as I normally do. That's out of play. I don't think that hit anyone. Yep, 2 minutes, delay of game. First penalty, and it's against NASCAR. That's probably not how NASCAR wanted to start this game. Not good. That's a goal, and Japan scores first. And that's why sometimes it's good to have another player there, because that shot would have been stopped. That's not a goal somehow. And that is a goal. Wow, he scored that one at an odd angle somehow, surprisingly. And we're tied 1-1 in the game. This is game 1 of 7. That's not a goal. That's a goal, and they left him all alone. And it's 2-1 NASCAR. NASCAR wins, we will have a very historic finals in the making, but it'll be 2 or 3 seasons apart since it's happened last time. Probably, really, to be honest, 3 to 5 seasons for these 2 teams, if that's who ends up going to the finals. And it's 3-1 NASCAR now. That just hit their goalie, went out of play. That's too far, and that's a delayed game penalty. Not good. How does he not score on that? Talking about the NASCAR for their Toy Car Hockey team. That somehow got stopped. That somehow hit the goalie. These teams are getting a lot of shot chances, but none of them have gone in lately. That one should have gone in, but surprisingly did not. Nope, that's not a goal either. And that's a goal, and it's a short-handed goal. It's 3-2 now. About the, I think, 6-minute mark almost is when that player should be returning. I think like at the 5:50 mark. I don't think he moved the puck that time, but I could be wrong. Oh, here's a thumbs up. Thank you. We're hitting the thumbs up. Yeah, they're going to call it 2 minutes, goaltender interference. He did actually move the goalie more than the puck that time. We're 2-on-2 for about 30-something seconds. Well, technically that penalty would have expired, but not really because we're 2-on-2 now. For a little while. I just realized the score is now 4-2. He has 2 goals, and he has 1. 2 people here now, that's good. Oh, and Zibber has just joined. Well, that makes it 4-3 now. And that penalty's over now. That hit the goal and went way out of play. Very far out of play. That barely hit the Subaru. Oh, that's a goal. How did he get it in from that angle? That's a goal, and NASCAR takes game 1, 5-3 final. Wow, that was quite a shot. I did not expect that one to go in, and somehow it does. Well, let's see who wins game 2 then. NASCAR's away again, Japan's home again. I don't think that touched any player. No, but they are somehow not calling it the penalty because they think it didn't go far enough for a penalty to happen. And it's 1-0 NASCAR. NASCAR scores first in this game. Nope, that's not a goal. That's not a goal either. That puck is out of play. Still only 1-0 NASCAR in game 2 now. NASCAR's beaten Japan, so Japan will no longer be undefeated. Oops. Just looking at these papers over here for the standings. So actually, in a good way of things, if NASCAR does win, it would be a different division showdown, whereas if Japan does somehow end up winning this series, which may or may not happen, then it would be a same division series showdown in the Toy Car Hockey Finals, which has happened, I think, maybe one time, but I can't recall if it's happened more than once, though, in Toy Car Hockey, officially, for all the seasons I've done this for. Well, I believe it's 2-0 NASCAR now, because Japan hasn't scored in this game yet. I do believe that is correct. So I'm just trying to fix the fine area a bit more now. That's 3-0 NASCAR. They are taking it to Japan in this game. Oh, not so fast. It's 3-1 now. Although 1 goal's not that big of a deal. That could have been 4-1. It's 3-2 now. 2 different goal scorers for Japan now. The Subaru and the Toyota. I don't think he scored a goal yet. I think he scored every single goal for his team so far. Oh my goodness, 3-3. We're tied somehow now. I don't think NASCAR expected Japan to tie the game up somehow this late into it. Four, 3. Looks like NASCAR might win by the same amount of goals. Or we could go to overtime. Just see what happens. Oh my goodness, we're tied 4-4 now. And actually, he has 2 goals, he has 1, he has 1, he has 4 goals, he has 0, and he has 0. We're going to overtime. That's a bit too far to play, and that will be Japan's first shot on goal. That's NASCAR's first shot on goal. That's their second shot on goal out of play. That's their second shot on goal, and somehow misses the goalie. That's their third shot on goal, missed the goalie. We might have a shootout happen, which normally doesn't happen too often in 24 hockey semifinal that often, just depending on how well these teams play. Both teams have taken 3 shots on goal now. Ooh, that's 4, and that almost went in. That's 5. Well, unfortunately, they can't just sit out and leave by. You know what I mean, just sit back and watch NASCAR score, because that would be silly and not fair. That's 4 shots on goal. Almost a penalty somehow, but not quite. Some of these shots could have been penalties, but none of them have been called, surprisingly. 5. Well, that's 5. And unfortunately, that means it's time for the, well, you guessed it, shootout now, to figure out who's going to win this game. And with NASCAR being the winning team, they will be going first, actually. So we'll see what NASCAR does in this shootout. Denied on the first try. 2 thumbs up. Thank you. I do appreciate that. Japan's up next. Oh, he's denied on his first chance, too. Both players denied on first try. Wow. That's a goal. NASCAR scores first.
So they are going on 2 shots.
No goal. NASCAR has a chance to win it if they score here. Banks the goal and takes a longer shot, but it pays off and gets it in. Well, let's see if Japan can keep their team in. Denied, and NASCAR wins the second game in shootout. NASCAR wins the second game in a shootout, 2-0. They are 2 more wins away from advancing, causing a very historical matchup in the final, since 3 or 5 seasons apart for their rivalry team that's over there waiting for them. If NASCAR wins the next 2 games at home, that is. I believe it was these last time, so yeah, it'll be these 2 along with him. Slightly different lineup for him this time. Different lineup for NASCAR too. Oh, thanks for being here. Alright, well, game 3. Oh, that was almost a costly mistake. And it is a costly mistake. They try to get it out of there, but Japan wasn't successful, and NASCAR scores on that. That's a delay of game penalty, unfortunately. Is that a goal? It's barely enough by, but it is a goal. Well, it's tied 1-1 now already. I will say this, we've never had a game where NASCAR or Japan wins the game by more than 3 goals. because NASCAR won the first one 5-3, then the second one went to a shootout, and NASCAR eventually ends up winning that one 5-4 final. It's 1-2 now. 1-3. NASCAR is really hoping they can finish off Japan, but we'll see what happens. Tripping on the Subaru. Can't do that. That's probably going to hurt them badly now. Not somehow. Not really hurting them. And it leads to a short-handed goal, and it's 3-2 now. Well, correction, 2-3, not 3-2. That one's out of play. Two 4, and Subaru's back in. Probably not going to like that. 2-5 in that game. NASCAR's one more away from advancing to the finals, and Japan is stunned by this completely. I mean, again, I'm just going to say about this, but probably 90 to maybe 100% of the time, if you play a second-place team in an actual, real-life sports tournament for a best-of-7, whether it's, semifinals or the finals, and it's 1 versus 2, and the second best team is only, not first place in the conference or division by 1 or 2 losses. That's not really a huge amount of losses separating the two teams when you think about it, which is kind of what's happening here in Choker hockey, except somehow NASCAR is shocking Japan, winning 3 games now in a row. One more and they could put Japan to sleep, or will Japan have a response finally? We'll have to see. We have to see what happens, but as right now, it's all NASCAR. Be led. Thanks. I'm assuming you're a new subscriber. Sorry, it's hard to tell because I do believe this was set to subscribers only for this live stream. So that's why some of the subscribers that are in the chat mode may or may not be new or old ones, because I haven't seen some of them in the chat mode before on other live streams I've done. Well, that and also people are really busy with whatever stuff outside of YouTube, so I can totally understand that, and I can relate to that because I myself can be busy at times, which is why some of my live streams or videos don't happen as often as they normally go to be planned for each week. He kind of moved the goalie. Okay, that's cool, B-Land, but I'm going to have to focus on the Choker hockey stuff. I mean, it's cool you learned about the car, but I myself have to focus on the Choker hockey stuff. Because somehow, I don't really want to say this to hurt anyone's feelings, but if I focus on, side chat stuff for too long, like 10 or more minutes, it kind of pauses me, and then, after learning all those facts, somehow I may or may not forget that, I was supposed to be finishing Choker hockey. So hopefully you can understand that. I'm not trying to hurt anyone's feelings in any way, but, when I have a certain planned live stream, that's normally what I focus on in the live stream most of the time. That one's out of play. There is 1 goal, 4 more NASCAR advances. If they do, I'm not sure how I'm going to respond to it emotionally, because it'll be a big rivalry matchup in the finals for the first time in quite a few seasons. Probably in like 3 to 5 seasons, to be honest. 2, there's 2, 3 more away. NASCAR is feeling the chances of creating a big rivalry rematch in the finals. That hasn't happened since probably 4 or 5 seasons ago in Choker hockey. They decided not to call that one a goal on Subaru's shot because he may have bumped the goalie a bit too much. They aren't calling it goalie interference because he still could have made the save. But, yeah. They're going to call the penalty. Yes, they are actually. 2 minutes delay of game to the Subaru. on Japan's toy car hockey team. That's really hurting Japan's chances now. 3 goals already. But remember what happened in game 2 or 3, I believe it was. NASCAR scored first, but then it was tied. I think it was game 3. NASCAR scored 3 goals in a row, and then somehow Japan eventually came back. Oh, they had a chance for the 4th one, D9. That hit a player, I believe. 3 thumbs up, 1 person here. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. Oh, he gets D9. And he puts it in. Because the Super can't really go too far close to the goalie, because then, it's kind of hard to get the puck out of that area. It's 0-4. Now it's 1-4. They finally scored a goal, but it's way too little too late, because 1 more goal and NASCAR completely advances to the series. Japan would need a shocking 4-goal comeback from behind to win this game. Nope, denied. He's been denied. He's been denied again. Oh my goodness. What the heck? How did that happen? Oh my goodness, it's 2-4 now. Japan scores a 2nd goal. NASCAR thought they had this in the bag for this game, but they just let Japan score a 2nd goal now. Oh, he almost made it the 3rd goal score. And it's 3-4 now. Everyone on Japan's team has 1 goal, and NASCAR all of a sudden finds themselves in a similar situation to games 2 or 3 where they barely won the game. Because I know game 1 was won 5-3, game 2 was a shootout, and NASCAR won that one 5-4. And then game 3, NASCAR did win that one, and I think they won that one as a final of 3-5, I believe, or 4-5, one of those two. Either way, NASCAR, I do know, did end up winning game 3. Oh my goodness, overtime. Japan has a chance to get back at NASCAR for winning the first 3 games in a row. Oh, well, NASCAR. Oh, that would have been an awesome long-range goal. If only it had gone in. Is that game? That's game. NASCAR wins. NASCAR has beaten Japan. Both of the first place teams will not be in the finals for toy car hockey, which is actually toy car hockey first, I believe, where no first place team will be in the finals at all. Because normally there's at least 1 followed by 2nd and 3rd place from the 2 divisions. Celebration time. That's what this is. Well, that's it for this live stream. Everyone, thanks for watching and joining, and I'll see you all next time in my next video or live stream about toy cars stuff or video games. Bye. Thank you all for being here. Have a great rest of your week and weekend, everyone. See you next time. Later.